Hi, I'm Beth Freschi, a relaxation and life coach in the Twin Cities. The name of my company is A Time for Expression, LLC. I'm going to take you through a full relaxation training session. It's going to begin with a deep breathing exercise. Then we're going to do two different types of muscle relaxation. The first one is a tense and release, and it's called head to toe progressive muscle relaxation. Then we're going to do an imagery-based muscle relaxation, where you'll be engaging your imagination to further relax your body and begin to relax your mind. Then we'll follow that with a guided imagery called the Weaver's Studio, and you'll imagine creating a beautiful tapestry of your life. I hope you enjoy it and you can let me know what you think of it afterwards. Then we're going to end with a loving kindness meditation called Warmth and Goodwill. During the breathing exercise, I'll stay on camera, and then for the rest of it, I'm going to turn the camera like this to this little sparkly thing I have. And you can either close your eyes and not even look at the screen, or if you want to allow your gaze to focus on this sparkly thing or something else in the room for a while. But eventually you'll want to close your eyes. For now, though, during the breathing exercise, I'll stay on camera. So I would like you to settle into a very comfortable position. I hope you can find a comfortable chair or couch or bed, somewhere where you can fully relax and enjoy this session. Allow your arms and legs and the rest of your body to be nice and loose and free. And we'll begin with some deep breathing. First, I'd like you to notice how you're breathing in this moment. Take a few moments to observe your breath. Now we're going to do some deep breathing. If you like, you can place your hands on your belly so you feel it rise and fall as we take some full deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and expand your abdomen and lungs. Pause for a moment and then exhale, releasing. Once again, breathe in fully and deeply, expanding your abdomen and lungs. Pause for a moment and then exhale, releasing the breath and any tension with it. On your next full deep breath, expand your belly, chest, and the rest of your body. Fill your body with air, pause, and then exhale, release. We'll do two more. Breathe in fully and deeply, filling your whole body with air. Pause, and then exhale, releasing. And one more full deep breath, filling your entire body with air. Pause, and then exhale, releasing. And now we're going to move on to the head to toe progressive muscle relaxation. At this point, you can close your eyes or allow your eyes to softly focus on something. Progressive muscle relaxation is an exercise that relaxes your mind and body by progressively tensing and relaxing muscle groups throughout your entire body. You'll tense each muscle group vigorously, but without straining, and then suddenly release the tension and feel the muscle relax. You will tense each muscle for about 5 seconds, release it, and then repeat. If you have any pain or discomfort at any of the targeted muscle groups, feel free to omit that step. Throughout the exercise, you may visualize the muscles tensing and then a wave of relaxation flowing over them as you release that tension. It is important that you keep breathing throughout the exercise. Now let's begin. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Allow your attention to focus only on your body. If you begin to notice your mind wandering, bring it back to the muscle group you're working on. Take a deep breath through your abdomen. Hold for a few seconds. And then exhale slowly. Again, as you breathe, notice your stomach rising and your lungs filling with air. As you exhale, imagine the tension in your body being released and flowing out of your body. Feel your body already relaxing. Tighten the muscles in your forehead by raising your eyebrows as hard as you can. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, feeling that tension fall away. And repeat, tighten the muscles in your forehead by raising your eyebrows as high as you can. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, feeling that tension fall away. Now smile widely, feeling your mouth and cheeks tense. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, appreciating the softness in your face. Once again, smile widely, feeling your mouth and cheeks tense. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, appreciating the softness in your face. Next, tighten your eye muscles by squinting your eyelids tightly shut. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Again, tighten your eye muscles by squinting your eyelids tightly shut. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Gently pull your head back as if to look at the ceiling. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, feeling the tension melting away. Now gently drop your head forward towards your chest. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, feeling the tension melting away. Feel the weight of your relaxed head and neck sink. Breathe in, breathe out. Let go of all the stress as you breathe in and out. Now tightly but without straining, clench your fists and hold this position for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release and wiggle your fingers. Now spread your fingers wide and hold tension that way for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release and wiggle your fingers. Allow your hands to relax. Next, flex your biceps. Feel that buildup of tension. You may even visualize the muscles tightening. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Enjoying that feeling of limpness. Let's repeat. Flex your biceps and feel that buildup of tension. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and fully release, letting your arms go completely limp. Now tighten your triceps by extending your arms out and locking your elbows. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, shaking out your arms. And tighten your triceps again by extending your arms out and locking your elbows. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, shaking out your arms. Breathe in, breathe out. Now lift your shoulders up as if they could touch your ears. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and quickly release, feeling their heaviness. Lift your shoulders up again as if they could touch your ears. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, letting your shoulders become nice and loose and heavy. Tense your upper back by pulling your shoulders back, trying to make your shoulder blades touch. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, letting your shoulder blades slide into a comfortable position so your back relaxes. Once again, tense your upper back by squeezing your shoulder blades together. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, letting your shoulder blades slide into a comfortable position so your back fully relaxes. Tighten your chest by taking in a deep breath, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale forcefully, blowing out all the tension through your mouth. Once again, tighten your chest by taking a deep chest breath, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale forcefully, blowing out all the tension through your mouth. Now tighten the muscles in your stomach by sucking in. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Once again, tighten the muscles in your stomach by sucking in. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Pause for a while and enjoy the relaxing sensations. Next, gently arch your lower back. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release your lower back. Once again, gently arch your lower back. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Allow your lower back to fully release and relax. Feel the limpness in your upper body, letting go of the tension and stress. Enjoy the feeling as your relaxation deepens. We'll move on to the lower body. Tighten your glutes and hips. Squeeze your glutes together, tighten up your hip muscles. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Imagine your hips and glutes falling loose. Once again, squeeze your glutes together, tighten up your hip muscles. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Letting your hips and glutes sink into your chair. Tighten your thighs by pressing your knees together as if you were holding a penny between them. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Again, tighten your thighs by pressing your knees together as if you were holding a penny between them. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Now flex your feet, pulling your toes towards you, and feel tension in your calves. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, feeling the weight of your legs sinking down. And once again, flex your feet, pulling your toes towards you, feeling tension in your calves. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, feeling the weight of your legs sinking down. And now point your feet away from you, pushing your toes downward and feeling the tension in your shins. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Feeling your legs become soft and loose and comfortable. One more time, point your feet away from you, pushing your toes downward and feeling the tension in your shins. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Feeling your leg muscles releasing their hold, relaxing. Curl your toes under, tensing your feet. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, wiggling your toes. Now spread your toes wide and hold tension that way for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, wiggling your toes. Now imagine a wave of relaxation slowly spreading through your body, beginning at your head and going all the way down to your feet. Feel the weight of your relaxed body. Breathe in, breathe out. And now we'll move on to the imagery-based muscle relaxation called About a Foot. As you just allow yourself to feel however you want to feel from one moment to the next while you relax like that. You can allow your thoughts to drift as much as you want to. So you might not hear some of the things I say to you, but that really doesn't matter too much, Because if there's something your subconscious believes you should be aware of, it will make absolutely certain that you do become aware of it. Although I won't know if this is happening or is not happening. So I shall just continue to say all the things that I was going to say anyway. About a foot. And now, of course, that amazing subconscious of yours is suddenly alert and wondering what on earth I might mean when I say about a foot. Because there are so very many ways to make a sort of sense out of that. And your mind will scan all the possible meanings almost instantaneously in just the merest of split seconds. And in that time, it works out somehow that there just isn't enough information to understand what I might mean. But if I say about your foot, there's a sudden grasp of understanding. Though you probably are wondering right now why I've mentioned your foot at all, and maybe even which one I'm talking about. And there's something going on in the physical brain as it interprets that meaning. Because the part of the brain that is connected with your feet is suddenly active, scanning each in turn, because it can simply not think about your feet now, even though I mentioned only one foot. And in fact, you can now be very aware of the way both your feet feel. And although it might never have occurred to you before, you can change the way that any sort of awareness works and what it does. Because if you simply wonder how relaxed you can make each foot feel, you can notice, if you want to, that you can create such an amazing feeling of relaxation in your feet. And that's something that your brain is doing by sending thoughts to the muscles in your feet to not do anything at all except relax. And it might surprise you to notice that you can somehow guide that same relaxation upwards from your feet into the lower part of your legs. And I wonder if you can imagine that sense of relaxation stretching back from the tip of your toes, along the sole of each foot, and up into the ankles. And if you could measure the distance that relaxation has traveled, you might discover it's about a foot, actually. So now I want you to let that same relaxation drift in chunks of that same distance again, relaxing every single part as it travels up through all the muscles of your legs and into your body, a series of foot-long waves of relaxation. Maybe moving around your hips now, and perhaps along your spine, changing perhaps to just a few inches at a time for some of its journey, and flowing so easily through your chest and shoulder muscles that you can begin to realize that these inches of relaxation are encouraging your body to feel more at ease than you can ever remember. But then again, you've probably never tried measuring relaxation in this way before. Never really thought that you could sense relaxation flowing through your entire body like some special and magical silky sensation that just relaxes everything it flows through and around. And I wonder if you can sense what color it might be if it were real, and how long it would be. If it would be perhaps a special blue of some sort that has a kind of healing quality about it. Or a gentle glow, like the beginning of a dawn sky in the spring. And maybe you can feel it stretching gently upwards from the tips of your toes, perhaps curving softly around some parts of you, as if it were somehow enveloping you in a cocoon of relaxation, so that you can begin to actually feel that same sense of calmness and easiness beginning to flow so gently, so smoothly and easily through your neck and shoulders now, and all the way up to the very center of the top of your head. And then it is as if you can feel that same silky calmness and easiness just drifting lazily through your whole system and even into your thoughts, so that whatever you think gradually becomes just as relaxed and calm, just as comfortable as every cell, every pore, and every fiber of your entire body. And it might seem to you somehow that whatever is going on in the world outside this place, you simply couldn't care less, because it will still be there waiting for you later. And you can find a feeling somewhere deep inside yourself that all those things are going to seem so easy for you to deal with later on, that you'll wonder if they ever were really truly a problem in the first place. It'll seem to you that solutions to any problems somehow present themselves to you when you need them. So just for the time being, you can let any thoughts of the world outside fade into the background. And you can wonder, if you want to, just what sort of distance that silky relaxation has traveled around and within your body. Or you can decide that it really doesn't matter even one tiny jot, because you're enveloped in a cocoon of easiness now, where all you need to think about is nothing at all. Just allowing whatever idle thoughts just happen to appear to glide easily and lazily around that silky path that stretches all the way from the very tip of your toes to the top of your head. Just gliding easily around you before disappearing to wherever thoughts go when we stop thinking them. And now we're going to move on to the guided imagery called the Weaver's Studio. As you listen to my voice, allow yourself to travel through time and space to a very safe, comforting place, far away from your present reality. You can leave behind any stress or worries you may have, as well as any physical or emotional discomfort you may be experiencing. In this new space, you will have the opportunity to explore your life from a different perspective, shedding light on the past, present, and future. Imagine you are walking down a charming cobblestone street. As your feet pass over the cobblestones, you notice that they are smooth, worn by time and travelers' soles. There is a sense of depth and history to this place. The buildings on either side of you are tall, old, and covered with ivy. As you look up at them, you feel comforted and hopeful. The ivy weaving its way up the limestone wall reminds you that it is possible to thrive even in the most unlikely place. The deep green of the ivy against the salty gray of the limestone is breathtakingly beautiful. Your gaze travels upward to a vibrant blue sky as feathery clouds drifting slowly across it. You are alone on the street, at peace with your thoughts. You inhale deeply and exhale fully, completely at ease. Indeed, there is something special about this place. It seems familiar, even though you have never been there before. You continue walking, taking in the serene beauty of your surroundings, and begin to wonder who lives in these beautiful old buildings. A ways in front of you, a door opens slowly, and a woman's smiling face appears. She reminds you of someone very dear to you. As she gestures for you to come inside, you feel completely at ease and safe with her. You know instinctively that she is there to help you. So you step into the room bathed in gentle sun rays that enter through large windows near the top of the high, cream-colored walls. The woman invites you to stay a while. You slip off your shoes and step onto the softest, most luxurious rug you've ever felt. As you inhale deeply, you are greeted by your favorite scent, one that brings you back to a wonderful time in your past. Yes, there is definitely something familiar about this place. In one corner of the room, there is a tall mahogany shelf full of spindles of silky thread. The kind woman notices you looking at it and invites you over to this dazzling rainbow. There is every color of silky thread imaginable: earthy olive green, regal deep blue, beguiling fuchsia, milky white. You have never seen such a captivating array of colors, all in the same strong yet incredibly smooth thread. You touch each one, marveling at the superior quality of the thread and the huge variety of colors. The thread is so stunning, wrapped up on spindles, that can only begin to imagine what would be like combined to make a tapestry. The woman smiles and invites you to select your favorite colors. You pull each spindle off the shelf carefully, choosing colors that appeal to you. You are deeply comforted by her presence. Even though you just met her, you feel as though you have known her for your entire life. She moves slowly over to a large loom on the other side of the room. As you walk towards her, you notice that the walls are covered with large, intricate tapestries. "These are my creations," she tells you. Some have deep emotional aspect to them and are done in rich jewels tones: emerald green, garnet, topaz, and lapis blue. They contain images of love, devotion, disappointment, obstacles, and triumph. The stories contained within them seem familiar, and you identify with the characters depicted in them. Others are light and playful and are woven with peach, lime green, and turquoise hues. They contain joyful scenes like children frolicking, small dogs rolling in the grass, and birthday celebrations. Each tapestry you see captivates you and makes you feel at ease in the deepest parts of your soul. You realize that all the images in the tapestries have appeared in your dreams. You feel connected to them, at one with these emotions and stories. The woman invites you to touch the silken weavings. They are full of experiences, she says. As you run your hands over the soft threads, you are reminded of every time throughout your life when you felt loved and accepted for exactly who you are. Your heart swells and you feel completely content, grateful for the chance to reflect on such wonderful memories. The woman invites you to sit down in an overstuffed chair. As you settle into this wonderfully comfortable spot, you have the sense that this chair was made exactly for you. The down pillows conform to your body perfectly, and the back of the chair supports your spine in all the right places. She offers you a large, welcoming blanket she has woven out of thick, silky thread. It is your favorite colors. In fact, it is made from the exact colors of thread you chose from the shelf just moments earlier. You know it is meant for you. As you pull the blanket around you, any discomfort or pain in your life begins to fade away. You are suspended in the warm embrace of the moment. You have never felt more comfortable than you do in this weaver's studio, surrounded by her breathtaking tapestries and her calming spirit. The woman takes her seat on a stool next to the large loom and begins to weave. Her movements are slow and peaceful. As you watch her agile hands grasp each velvety thread, you enter even more into a state of contentment and comfort. A subtle smile plays about the weaver's lips, assuring you that she too is happy in this moment. Her gentle assuredness and happiness envelops you, quieting any negative thoughts, filling your heart with a sense of peace. You watch her hands skillfully weaving, calmly confident in every gesture. She is a true artist, and the level of her skill leaves you in awe. With each row she weaves, any physical pain you are experiencing dissipates, healed by the beauty of the weaver's art. You watch her hands integrate the silken threads and vibrant colors into her creation. It is as though she is weaving the story of your life, with the various striations, patterns, hues, and images all representing different parts of your story. Picture the images she has woven. They are some of the most powerful images that you associate with different periods in the past. Objects, places, feelings, and people. On one end of the tapestry, you see a scene played out. It is the best day you can remember of your life. Your heart fills with joy remembering this day. You see the people, places, and objects associated with this memory clearly in the tapestry. At other places in the tapestry, you see situations that were once confusing, but now you understand better as you look at them in relation to other life events. Some negative times in your past are also pictured, but they are joined to the good, reminding you that it is always possible to heal, to find comfort as you journey through life. The weaver invites you to touch the tapestry. As you run your hand over the vivid hues, the smooth, luxurious texture, you are filled with a sense of well-being. As you look at and touch the tapestry, and as well as admiring its sheer beauty, you come to a fuller understanding of how different times in your life connect to one another. After admiring the entire work of art, you return to the part of the tapestry that pictures the happiest day of your life, and you spend some time focusing on it, truly appreciating this gift. The weaver invites you to join her at the loom. She guides your hands, showing you how to weave the rest of the story. It doesn't take long for you to figure out what to do. It is as if you've always known how to weave, but hadn't been given the opportunity to do so until now. Whatever happens next is up to you. In this moment, you feel empowered and whole. As your fingers thread and pull the soft strings, your creative mind selects elements to integrate into your weaving: a hope, a desire, an emotion, a reality. Working together, your mind, heart, and hands know the way. With each row, your weaving becomes even more vibrant, even more detailed. The very act of weaving is an alchemy of healing, transforming previously unused materials into something of beauty. You continue to weave for a period of time, adding your own unique experiences to this work of art. With each row, your tapestry becomes more and more beautiful. You are at once enlivened and completely comforted by the meditative, restorative, and creative act of weaving. Pause now and enjoy the process. The weaver smiles. "You are weaving your future," she says, her voice calm and comforting. You continue to weave, strengthened by her words. The feel of the satiny thread in your hands, the smooth rhythm of the loom, the presence of the wise weaver, the gentle sun rays beaming in from above, the familiar scents, and the beauty of your surroundings comfort and calm you. You are at one with the tapestry, completely connected to your present and comforted by the beauty of your future, the future you are creating for yourself. You continue to weave, to breathe, fully present in this moment. You are so enveloped in the act of weaving that you approach the end of the loom without realizing it. The weaver gently places a hand on your arm and shows you how to tie off the ends of your tapestry. As you finish your creation, you notice that every part of you is comforted and at ease. Your body and your soul are woven together as one, ready to lead you into a healthy and happy future. The weaver removes your weaving from the loom and hands it to you. You marvel at its beauty, all the colors, textures, experiences, and emotions, the promise of a hopeful future. You take time to admire your weaving, your future. Just breathe and be here for a little while longer, the weaver says. You follow her advice and run your hand over the glossy threads, admiring your handiwork. This is what you can create when you allow your mind, heart, and body to work as one, the weaver tells you. When she senses that you are ready, the weaver smiles and opens the studio door. You stand up and take the rolled tapestry, your tapestry, from the weaver's outstretched arms. It is time for you to live out the rest of your life in peace and comfort, knowing that a beautiful future awaits you. With the knowledge that you can return to the weaver's studio anytime you wish, you leave the studio with your weaving and make your way down the cobblestone street towards your future. As you pass by the ivy-covered limestone walls on the other side of the street, you are reminded that, just like the robust ivy, you will thrive, perhaps even the most unlikely of circumstances. You will weave your way. And now we will end this relaxation training session with a loving kindness meditation called Warmth and Goodwill. In this practice, we bring to mind one person and then invite into our hearts the qualities of general goodwill, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity toward them. Then we bring to mind another person or being and repeat the practice. Of course, feelings of loving kindness do not necessarily spring forth in full bloom the moment we mention them, but with a little patience, it does make a difference to invite warm-heartedness into our experience. So let's begin by putting the body in a well-supported posture. To calm the mind, bring attention to the sensation of breathing. Watch the breath as it enters and as it departs. Follow your breath continuously in and out. First, bring to mind yourself. See yourself as through the eyes of one who truly loves you. As a loving mother to a child, see yourself. Become willing to receive mercy and love. Silently repeat these words I read, directed towards yourself. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. May my pain be eased. May my wounds be healed. May my sorrows and regrets soften and dissipate. May my faults and errors be forgiven. May my worry and frustration fall away. May I be free of suffering. May I be joyful. May my heart be open to life and full of happiness. May I be at peace. May I dwell in deep, abiding peace. Now bring to mind someone for whom you naturally have feelings of warmth and goodwill. Picture this person's face. Feel his or her presence. And repeat silently these words I read directed towards this person. May you be well, happy, and peaceful. May you be well, happy, and peaceful. Feel that intention for this person. May your injuries be healed. May your hurts be eased. May your mental distress of whatever kind be relieved. May you be free of suffering. May you find success in your endeavors. Picture him or her succeeding. May your heart be filled with joy. Picture this person joyful. May you be at peace. May your heart be at peace. Now, as the breath still rises and falls, bring to mind another person for whom you naturally have feelings of warmth and goodwill. Picture this person's face. Feel his or her presence. And repeat silently these phrases I read directed towards this person. May you be well, happy, and peaceful. May you be well, happy, and peaceful. May your hurts be eased. Whatever stresses and sorrows plague you, may they be relieved. May you be free of suffering. May you find joy in your living. May your endeavors be fruitful. May you be filled with happiness. May you be at peace. May you be fully and deeply at peace. Now let us spread loving kindness more broadly. May all the people in our nation and our world be well, happy, and peaceful. May our hurts and sorrows find comfort. May our hearts be glad, and peace be upon us. May all beings, all creatures great and small, be well, happy, and peaceful. May we all be free of our suffering. May we have vitality and live in the fullness of our being. May all beings love and protect each other. And now it's time to gently bring yourself back into awareness of your surroundings, back to your place in the room. And I want to thank you for taking this time to relax and recharge. It's so important. And I hope this week you remember to breathe and stretch and do those things that you enjoy. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and feel free to look around my channel and see other videos that I've created. And you can subscribe and ring the bell if you'd like to know about new videos that I create. Thanks again for taking this time, and have a beautiful week.